All right, the next topic that we're going to cover is actually 3 topics together, but we're only doing one of them in this video. Expressions, equations, and inequalities are grouped together with the standards. Here they are. Apply mathematical properties to simplify and factor linear algebraic expressions with rational coefficients. We have to be able to find equivalent forms of expressions, and then use order of operations to solve multi-step problems involving rational numbers. Those are the ones that we're going to do with expressions. So the title for this set of notes should be Expressions Review. So the first thing we need to review is the distributive property, and we've been using this throughout the year, so it shouldn't be too much of a foreign concept to you. Distributive property, we take the number written outside the parentheses and we multiply it times every part inside the parentheses. So 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 2 is 6. That is called the distributive property. Okay, remember that factoring, this we probably haven't done in a while, so let's do a nice little review of it. Factoring is the opposite of distributing. It's when we take an expression, we find the greatest common factor between the two. So go ahead and jot down 10x plus 45. What would be the greatest common factor between 10x and 45? It would be 5, so we jot that down underneath. Then 5 times what gives me 10x? 5 times 2x gives me 10x. 5 times what gives me 45? 5 times 9 gives me 45. Then I circle the greatest common factor and write it outside the parentheses. And then I fill in the inside of the parentheses, 2x plus 9. That is called factoring an expression. You find the greatest common factor, it goes outside the parentheses, the other factor goes inside the parentheses. Okay, so let's try this one together. Factored form of this expression, what would be the GCF of all 3 terms? Of all 3, it would be 3. So 3, 3, 3. 3 times what gives you 12x? 4x. 3 times what gives you 42x? Let's see, off the top of my head, what is it? 14. Yeah, 14. Okay, so 14y. Of course, now my pen's not going to write. All right, there we go, 14y. And then 3 times what is 3? 3 times 1 is 3. So now I circle the GCF. 3 goes outside the parentheses. And then I just fill in 4x minus 14y minus 1. Factored form. Okay? So that's distributing and then factoring. Next to talk about is like terms. Remember, like terms means they have identical variable parts. You should have this in your notes from second 9 weeks. In case you don't, you might want to jot that down. Like terms means identical variable parts. Not different variables, not the same variable with different exponents. It's identical variable parts. That's like terms. When we have like terms, we can combine like terms. Okay? Some other terms you need to know. Terms is a term. Okay? Each kind of piece of the expression is called a term. The coefficient is the number factor, the number that's being multiplied by the variable. And then if you have a term that's just a number with no variable, we call that a constant. I hope this is ringing a bell to you. So to add algebraic expressions, we are going to combine like terms. We find negative 5x and 11x. That would be 6x. We find 4 minus 9. Remember, I told you to circle the sign in front of the term. So that would be minus 5. So simplified here, this is not an equation, so we're not solving for x. We are just simplifying the expression by combining like terms. 6x minus 5. Okay, and then subtracting algebraic expressions. Remember, first we kind of distribute the negative sign to the second set of parentheses. We switch the sign of everything in there. Then we combine like terms. So x plus 4 is going to stay the same. But then here, I'm going to distribute the negative, so it's going to be minus 2 plus 7x. I'm switching the sign of each of these terms inside the parentheses. From here, I'm going to combine like terms. So I see x plus 7x is going to be 8x. And then I see plus 4 minus 2. Signs are different, so I subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. That would be 2. So our simplified expression is 8x plus 2. All right, try this one on your own. Hit pause, work it out. When you're ready to check your answer, hit play. All right, again, I have to distribute the negative. So the first set of parentheses is going to stay the same, negative 9x plus 15. But then here, we switch the sign of each of those terms, minus 2x plus 1. Next, I'm going to combine like terms, so minus 9x minus 2x, that's negative 11x. And then plus 15 plus 1 plus 16. That's my answer. Simplified expression, we've combined the like terms. All right, I tried to make that as short and sweet as possible for you. You should be ready now to work on the digits assignment for expressions.